In a universe filled with ancient and more advanced civilizations, the idea of humanity challenging these powerful forces seemed absurd. When Ambassador Chen of Earth stood up to request a seat on the Galactic Council's Technology Exchange Committee, laughter rippled through the room. How could a species barely 2 centuries into spaceflight possibly have anything of value to contribute? But just days later, everything changed. When humanity revealed its greatest secret, a mysterious, jet-black stealth ship named HCS Prowler suddenly appeared, showcasing technology beyond anyone's wildest imagination. That laughter quickly stopped, and the balance of power in the galaxy was forever altered. Will the confidence of ancient civilizations hold up against humanity's bold advances? Join us as we explore how humanity's persistence and innovation shock the entire galaxy, opening a new chapter in our journey to find our place in the cosmos. The camera slowly sweeps across the vast expanse of the Galactic Council chamber, its immense, crystal-like walls gleaming with an otherworldly iridescence. The space is bathed in a soft, ethereal glow, as if the very atmosphere hums with ancient knowledge. The ceiling seems to disappear into infinity, stars, and nebulas drifting in a dance of cosmic light. Delegates from a multitude of advanced alien civilizations occupy the chamber, their alien forms a mesmerizing array of glowing bioluminescent skin, intricate armor, and shifting, translucent exoskeletons. Their eyes, vast and mysterious, observe the human envoy with an air of quiet disdain and curiosity. At the forefront stands Grand Admiral Vexler of the Hegemony 7th Fleet, a towering figure with long, graceful tendrils extending from his back. His skin is a deep shade of obsidian, with angular, metallic features that reflect the dim, starlit ambience of the room. His sharp, predatory gaze falls on Ambassador Chen, his expression one of incredulity mixed with thinly veiled mockery. With a flick of his dorsal spines a signal of his amusement, he leans forward, the air around him crackling with an unspoken superiority. Vexler, mocking tone, the translator's voice a low, resonant growl. You expect us to believe that your species, barely 2 centuries into spaceflight, has developed viable stealth technology? Even the Quarry, with their 5 millennia of technological evolution, have deemed it impossible. The camera lingers on Vexler's cruel smile, his words dripping with disdain as they reverberate through the chamber. His eyes glow a fiery red as he surveys the human ambassador, clearly entertained by what he perceives as a laughable claim. The shot shifts, the atmosphere now heavy with tension. Standing in the center of the chamber is Ambassador Chen, a figure of quiet strength amidst the storm of alien laughter. Her face is serene, though the subtle tightening of her jaw betrays a quiet resolve. She stands tall, her eyes unwavering as they meet the mocking gaze of the Admiral. There is an unspoken power in her presence, one that is not born of arrogance, but of an unyielding belief in humanity's potential. Ambassador Chen, her voice calm, yet imbued with an unshakable confidence. We are simply requesting equal representation on the Technology Exchange Committee. Our contributions may surprise you. As her words echo through the chamber, a ripple of disbelief and amusement runs through the alien delegates. The air is thick with condescension, and the quiet murmur of laughter grows louder, like an undercurrent sweeping through the chamber. The representatives of 17 ancient, powerful civilizations, each with at least a millennium of interstellar experience, examine the humans with a mixture of curiosity and amusement. It is clear they see this human delegation as a fleeting moment of cosmic novelty, a curiosity to be dismissed. Zinthara, a representative from the Quailier species, their bioluminescent skin flashing in hypnotic patterns, their voice like the hum of a distant star. Perhaps humans should master basic gravitational manipulation before presuming to lecture on the intricacies of advanced spatial technologies. Ambassador Chen, bowing slightly, her composure unshaken. We understand our position, counselors. Earth simply wishes to contribute where we can. Her words hang in the air, like a quiet storm waiting to unfold. The alien delegates exchange looks, some curious, others bemused. But Chen does not waver. There is something in her gaze, a flicker of something ancient and timeless, that speaks of patience and perseverance. Her people have always been underestimated, but their spirit is a force to be reckoned with. The council chamber hums with a low, almost imperceptible vibrational sound of energy subsiding. The delegates slowly begin to disperse, their murmurs of disbelief still echoing in the vast hall. Some exchange polite nods, others engage in quiet, guarded conversations. But Grand Admiral Vexler remains standing, his towering figure casting a long, looming shadow in the glowing light of the chamber. His red, glowing eyes narrow with amusement as he watches Ambassador Chen preparing to leave. The atmosphere is thick with smug confidence on his part. He's already decided that humanity's request is nothing more than an elaborate joke. As the final few delegates file out, Vexler approaches the human envoy. His every movement is calculated to show superiority, his posture a perfect display of galactic authority. His eyes glimmer with mischief, and his tendrils twitch in an involuntary expression of derision. Vexler, his voice dripping with false politeness, though the mockery is clear. Your persistence is truly admirable, Ambassador. Perhaps, in a few centuries, your kind will have something meaningful to add to the Council. Until then, enjoy your quaint optimism. His words are light, yet they carry the weight of his overwhelming belief that humanity is no more than an amusing footnote in a grand cosmic scheme. He watches for a reaction, eager to see if Chen will falter under the crushing weight of his sarcasm. But to his surprise, she does not. She stands still, her gaze unwavering, and for a moment, the air feels heavy like the silence before a storm. Ambassador Chen, with a subtle, knowing smile, her voice calm and measured, yet undeniably strong. Actually, Admiral, I've been authorized to extend an invitation. The Human Coalition would be honored to host a delegation from the Hegemony for a technology demonstration next week. The words hang in the air like an unexpected ripple across still water. Vexler blinks, his eyes narrowing in disbelief. There is no sign of mockery or derision in Chen's expression. Instead, she stands poised, unshaken. His initial shock is evident, his mind racing as he processes the invitation. A human species, one that he had dismissed as primitive, extending such an offer to the most dominant military force in the galaxy? Vexler, surprised, blinking rapidly, the mocking grin slipping from his face. The Hegemony? Invited to a human demonstration. He tries to mask the confusion with a forced chuckle, but there is a subtle unease in his voice. The idea of a technology demonstration by the humans is preposterous, and yet, something about Chen's composure, her quiet certainty, unnerves him. He looks past her, as if considering the vast expanse of space itself, his thoughts swirling. Vexler, attempting to maintain control, though a flicker of curiosity betrays him. Oh, I see. You must be quite certain of your technologies, then. Very well, Ambassador. I will be sure to inform my superiors about your invitation. The air between them thickens with unspoken tension. Vexler, still unsure of the depths of this human plan, hides his true thoughts behind a veneer of professionalism. But in his mind, he is already plotting how he will ridicule the humans. There is no way they have developed anything remotely threatening to the Hegemony. No way. Chen, however, watches him carefully. Her smile, subtle but knowing, remains as unwavering as her calm gaze. The Admiral's amusement, though visible, has failed to unsettle her. She knows something he does not. She knows what her people have accomplished. And now, the stage is set. The camera lingers on Vexler's confused expression for a moment longer, capturing the flicker of uncertainty in his eyes before he turns away, his thoughts swirling around what seems to be a harmless, foolish invitation. But little does he know the real game is only just beginning. 1 week later, aboard the Hegemony's flagship, the Inevitable Dominance. The massive, sleek cruiser hovers silently near Earth's moon, its hull reflecting the cold, distant light of the stars. The ship, a testament to Hegemony power, hums with restrained energy. Inside, the bridge is bathed in a soft, blue glow, the large view screen showing a clear view of Earth below. Grand Admiral Vexler stands tall at the helm, his eyes narrowed as he gazes at the approaching human vessel. His officers, stoic and unamused, monitor the human ship with palpable disdain. Tactical officer, sneering, almost with disdain. Primitive reaction engines. We can detect their propulsion signature from 3 systems away. No stealth there, Admiral. Vexler, chuckling, his voice rich with amusement. Be polite, Beaks. Let's see what spectacle they've arranged for us. Vexler's tone is one of casual superiority, his confidence in the Hegemony's unrivaled might evident. The human vessel appears on the horizon, a small dot against the vastness of space. Its sleek, unassuming design contrasts sharply with the massive warships of the Hegemony. It docks, its movements cautious but steady, as Ambassador Chen steps out, flanked by military officers. Their presence, though humble, carries an aura of quiet authority. The Hegemony's crew exchanges looks of mild amusement as the humans enter the observation deck. Ambassador Chen, unfazed by the heavy presence around her, steps forward. Her eyes, calm yet knowing, meet Vexler's as they exchange formal greetings. The silence on the deck is thick, the tension building between the 2 representatives. Vexler, spreading his forearms in a grand gesture, his voice laced with sarcasm. Well, Ambassador, we've arrived at the coordinates. What is this demonstration you promised us? Without a word, Ambassador Chen motions toward the human admiral standing by. The admiral, an imposing figure in his own right, activates a small communication device on his wrist, his expression stern. Admiral Prowler, execute Operation Phantom. For a long moment, nothing happens. The hum of the ship's advanced systems fills the quiet. Vexler's officers exchange looks, their faces betraying their amusement at the anticipated failure. The admiral's spines, though usually composed, twitch slightly with suppressed laughter. But then without warning the ship's alarms shriek to life. Sensor officer, voice trembling with panic. Massive energy spike. Something's happening right in front of us. We've never seen readings like this before. The atmosphere shifts suddenly. The view screen flickers, and space itself seems to warp in front of their eyes. The calm, infinite void of space bends and twists, as if reality itself is being stretched. Then, out of nowhere, a massive, midnight black ship materializes in front of them almost twice the size of the Inevitable Dominance. Its angles, sharp and unnatural, seem to bend the very light around it, casting eerie shadows and giving it an almost phantom-like presence. The bridge falls silent. The officers stare in disbelief at the sleek, imposing silhouette before them, a ship that should not exist, at least, not in this galaxy. The air on the bridge is thick with tension, the sound of the alarms still ringing in their ears. Tactical officer, voice trembling, eyes wide with shock. Multiple target locks, their weapons, they are charged. They could have fired at any time. The human admiral's calm voice cuts through the shock, steady and composed. His small, almost imperceptible smile betrays a quiet confidence. Ambassador Chen, her voice low, calm, but brimming with quiet authority. Allow me to introduce the HCS Prowler, humanity's first stealth dreadnought. It's been pacing your vessel since you entered the Sol system. As silence descends on the bridge, the officers stand frozen, their gazes locked on the Prowler. It remains motionless in front of them, an ominous shadow, its form cloaking the very stars around it. The sheer impossibility of it all sets in. Vexler, whispering, the mockery drained from his voice, his eyes wide in disbelief. Impossible. Our sensors are the most advanced in the sector. How did we not detect it? The weight of his words hangs in the air like a suffocating fog. For the first time in his career, Vexler feels a pang of doubt, an unsettling feeling that perhaps, for the first time, he has underestimated his opponents. Admiral, with a slight, knowing smile, his voice carrying a tone of quiet pride. We've been observing your ship's capabilities, scanning your defenses, and analyzing your communications, all while remaining completely undetected. Ambassador Chen steps forward, her presence calm but filled with the power of an unspoken truth. The tension on the bridge is palpable, each officer feeling the weight of the moment. Ambassador Chen. Humans evolved as pursued predators, Admiral. Patience and persistence are in our DNA. When we couldn't match your power, we found a different path. We didn't develop stealth technology because it was possible. We developed it precisely because everyone else thought it was impossible. Her words hang in the air, the weight of them impossible to ignore. The Prowler looms in the view screen, its presence a testament to human ingenuity, patience, and determination. It is not just a ship, it is a symbol of humanity's potential, a warning that the galaxy may have underestimated them. The bridge of the inevitable dominance is eerily quiet. The massive, midnight black Prowler floats like a phantom in the vastness of space, its angles sharp and disorienting, its surface absorbing the light around it as though it were made from the very fabric of darkness itself. The view screen is filled with its imposing silhouette, a ship so much more than just an instrument of war. It is a message, a declaration of humanity's place in the galaxy. The very air on the bridge seems to hum with a new, unfamiliar energy. For a long moment, the officers of the Hegemony's flagship remain frozen in disbelief, their eyes glued to the impossible sight before them. The reality of what they are witnessing has yet to sink in. The Prowler doesn't just defy all logic, it erases everything they thought they knew about the balance of power in the sector. Its mere existence rewrites the laws of possibility. Ambassador Chen, her voice soft but piercing in the stunned silence, as if she knows the exact weight her words will carry. So, about that technology exchange committee position. Her words hang in the air like a gentle, yet undeniable command. The tension in the room is palpable, suffocating even the seasoned officers of the Hegemony. No one moves, no one speaks. They are all caught in the crushing realization that their position in the galaxy has just shifted irreparably. The mockery, the laughter, the condescension, all of it evaporates in the face of humanity's display of power. Vexler, his spine, once a symbol of pride and superiority, now flattens in submission, the defiance in his voice gone, replaced by a reluctant understanding. I will advocate for your immediate inclusion, Ambassador. His voice is no longer the booming, arrogant tone it once was. Now, it is quieter, subdued, as if the weight of the Prowler has pressed down on him, forcing him to acknowledge a new truth. Vexler, the proud admiral of the Hegemony, is forced to bend, to admit that humanity has something no one, not even the most ancient civilizations, saw coming. Ambassador Chen offers him a slight, knowing smile, one of quiet satisfaction, but also of recognition. She knows that what was once impossible is now reality. The Prowler stands as humanity's calling card, a symbol of their ingenuity and resilience. She had known this moment would come, and now it is finally here. As the humans prepare to leave, stepping away from the now quieted bridge, Vexler remains rooted in place, his gaze locked on the Prowler through the view screen. His eyes, once filled with mockery, are now clouded with an unsettling mixture of awe and fear. The laughter of the Council still echoes in his mind, but it sounds different now, faint, distant, and hollow. No one is laughing anymore. The truth settles over him like a heavy, unshakable weight. The galaxy had underestimated the humans, had dismissed them as a fleeting curiosity. But now, as they depart with their invitation, it is clear that humanity's place among the stars is no longer in question. In the distance, the Prowler hangs silently in the cold vastness of space as sentinel of humanity's arrival on the galactic stage. And in that silence, the future of the galaxy begins to shift, imperceptibly but irrevocably. What if humanity's greatest strength wasn't in raw power, but in its ability to innovate against all odds? The HCS Prowler stands as a testament to that very idea, a ship that defies expectations and rewrites the rules of space warfare. The question now is, what will the galaxy's reaction be? Will this new power shift the balance even further, or will humanity continue to prove that it has more to offer than anyone ever imagined? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. How do you think the galaxy will react to the Prowler's revelation? And what's next for humanity in the vast universe?